Welcome to Falling into Fall. I am your host, Gabrielle. Welcome to my new 6-part series, which is all about fall. Fall trends that I've been loving, some of my fall favorites, things that I've been picking up personally for the fall. Don't get me wrong, some of these things will be old, which means that I've already had them. And then, of course, these are some of the new fall pickups that I've been picking up throughout the last few weeks or few months that are trending for fall or fall forward. Let me say that. They're fall forward, which can be transitioning into winter. However, today's video is about accessories. So basically how I'm going to break this down for you all in this 6-part series is we're going to do accessories today. We're going to do shoes and boots. We're going to do cardigans and shackets, not jackets, shackets. Y'all know the shirt jacket thing. Yeah. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to do coats and jackets. So we're just going to kind of like transition into fall, and then we're going to close out the series with a delicious, delicious, delicious fall drink. Yes, we're going to pat ourselves on the back for a job well done, because we're already manifesting a job well done, okay? Because that's what we do in life. We're all about positivity. We're all about spreading the love, even to ourselves, of course. So yes, that's what this series is going to be about. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I just kind of had to figure out a way to do it in a way that's comfortable for me. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will have these series out every Wednesday for the next 6 weeks. So be prepared for all the fall things that I am loving. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Again, this is all about accessories. So with this being about accessories, guys, this is about transitioning pieces that are from spring, summer that you can then now take into the fall season. And I'm saying that because I live in Georgia. It's 87 degrees outside. It's nobody's fall at all. So I am still wearing summer pieces that I am transitioning into fall. And not to mention, some of these pieces or some of these accessories that I'm going to be showing you are things that you don't necessarily have to wear in fall. I just choose to wear them in the fall or maybe like cooler months. And once the season changed to actually be in fall, I just felt that these things were more appropriate than wearing them in the summer or the spring. Now, don't get me wrong, not all items are this way. Okay, so again, if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, stay tuned, and let's get right into these accessories. Okay, so we have a package. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is thank our sponsor, Miss Blue, for this portion of today's video. And this is jewelry. So I thought this actual sponsorship item would be very much so appropriate for this type of video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Miss Blue. Yes, jewelry. Who does not like jewelry? So, oh yeah, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Love the way it comes in this box. I love things that are packaged beautifully because even if it's not Christmas, I still want to feel like I'm getting a gift. Okay, I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I definitely do. So this is double boxed, and I was able to choose these items. Oh, now why would it want to do that? But I was able to choose these items from the website. So I specifically chose items that I knew that would be for my everyday life and that I would know that I will wear frequently. So it comes packaged in this little plastic bag here, and this is what I chose. I will have the name of the items linked below so that if you all are interested, you'll definitely be able to go straight to the item, purchase it. I also have a coupon code for you all, so don't worry, I got you all covered. But it is this beautiful, beautiful pearl necklace. Let me show you the detailing on this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness, look at the nice gold chain. It's simple, but yet given a statement. Like, I absolutely love this. And it comes down long enough so that you can layer this, because we all know layering is in. The layering of necklaces, the stack bracelets, the layering of rings and things like that. All of those things are in. So thank you, Miss Blue. I absolutely love this. And let's get into the second item. Same packaging. I didn't have to worry about any of my items being damaged or anything like that. Same box. So the second item is actually a layering piece. We were just talking about layering, and as you know, that is the trend. That is the trend of 2024, which honestly, I feel like that trend has basically always been around. I think 2024 just highlighted it more this year for whatever reason, but layering has always been a thing. I've always, as you can see, I've always loved jewelry. I've always added mixed metals. This trend that's going on now is nothing new to me. I've been around a couple of years now to have seen trends come and go. Some stay, some go, some, you know, at my age that are timeless. And I feel like the trending of necklaces is a timeless thing. So I'm sitting here opening they came in 3 separate envelopes, which I appreciate because it helps it not being, well, it helps it not get tangled. But, okay, so we got them all out of the package. And here it is. I'm getting it tangled, but it did not tangle bad. So that we love. And it is this beautiful, beautiful sapphire. Why did I choose sapphire? Because baby, I was born in September and this is her birthstone, okay? This is my birthstone and this is absolutely gorgeous. Do you see the stones throughout the necklace? And this comes as one necklace. So do you know how pretty this will hang? I am in love. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. Wow. Wow. So along with the packaging of the items, you get this card, which here it says Miss Blue, which is pronounced M-I-S-S, Miss Blue. Don't get it wrong. Miss Blue is inspired by timeless wedding rhyme, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So along in the packaging, you get a card which explains everything that Miss Blue have. Let me show you up close because there is a coupon code for you ladies. That is it. And as you can see, they carry engagement rings, wedding bands, and fine jewelry that seamlessly blend tradition and modern elegance. This is beautiful. This is wow. And here is a coupon code if you all are interested, which please do be, because you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. And then also here is their Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube page right here at the bottom. You also received a thank you card, which I have to say thank you, Miss Blue, because your jewelry is absolutely beautiful. I went through their website and it was just so much stuff. I will be ordering things on my own. I am grateful that they reached out to me and wanted to work with me. However, I've seen so many pieces on there that I definitely have to have. You get this pouch here, which is for storing your jewelry, or if you want to use it for a travel pouch. Not many jewelers send a buffing rag. This is what I call them. I'm not exactly for sure of the actual name of this, but that's what I use it for. I use it to buff my jewelry because I don't like to use any type of solutions or anything when cleaning my jewelry. I would prefer to use the rag to buff my jewelry. You also receive this measuring tape, and this is for you to be able to choose your exact ring size. Y'all see that? You can choose your exact ring size. So this is very important. All of these little things like this are keepsakes, because I know a lot of people aren't necessarily sure what their ring size is, and it's always kind of hard when you're ordering offline. I don't think that they have a standalone store, so obviously you have to order online, and this is actually a great tool to have to be able to know your exact ring size, so that you don't have to make a mistake of ordering a ring, sending it back, and then, you know, waiting on it to come. You might need it for a special occasion or something, and their shipping was pretty fast. So this is definitely great to have, and I appreciate them for considering that, because a lot of these jewelers don't even think about anything like that. And then you also get this beautiful gift bag, which is absolutely gorgeous, because I love this color. Blue is so pretty to me, but it also is very considerate also, because, you know, you might be sending this to someone as a gift. So you can like gift wrap it and put it in a box versus just having it just sitting in a box. That's so thoughtful. That's very thoughtful. So thank you, Miss Blue, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I absolutely love the jewelry. Ladies, make sure you check out the description box, because I will have a coupon code, and I also will have the links to the items that I received. But please be sure to check out their website. You will not be disappointed. They have lab grown diamonds, they have 14 karat gold, they have sterling silver, they have it all, and it is absolutely timeless, elegant, modern, but most importantly, it is gorgeous. Okay, please stay tuned, and let's go ahead and get right into this accessories video. Okay, so my first falling into fall accessory item are belts. Yes, belts. Now I know. Belts are worn all year round. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I get it. However, for me, I personally just feel like belts are always important with any outfit, especially jeans, jean shorts, dresses. When it comes to, now we're into the fall season, of course, now ladies, you can wrap your belt around your cardigan. A lot of people don't think about that. I'm not really a big cardigan person. I want to be so bad because I absolutely love the cardigan look. However, for me, it's just that I have not found the right cardigan that accentuates my shape. It always makes me look very boxy. So maybe I should consider maybe getting some tailored. That definitely will help. But I am on the lookout for some. So yeah. But let's get into these belts. Now, this belt, well, these two belts I've actually shown in previous vlogs, but I just felt like as an accessory, it's important to have a belt with a beautiful buckle. I feel like in the winter time or in the fall time, we tend to tuck in shirts, we tend to layer, things like that. So I just felt like having good belts will be ideal. So these belts, I have 3. And these belts, this one in particular, I picked up from H&M. It has this beautiful buckle. I did have to get these belts size to my size. Only reason, and this one in particular, is because H&M only had a 2X, and I was not leaving this belt. I knew this color brown was something that would be essential to my wardrobe, whether it be spring, summer, winter, or fall. But more or less, this color is very popular in the fall. I knew that I would have boots or booties or shoes or shoe boots, you know, whatever it is, loafers, that would definitely go with this belt. So I was not leaving this belt, and I love the fact that it's simple, but yet it says something. The structure of the belt is very sound. This beautiful gold brass buckle just says it all. So this was $19.99, I believe, at H&M. The next belt I have is also from H&M. It is black. I know black, wear it all year round. There's no getting around it. I'm only bringing up these belts also is because the reason I'm actually bringing these belts up is because of the buckle. Again, I just needed a belt that had a little statement piece because let me tell y'all, I am famous for doing a one tuck. I think it's called like, is it the Italian tuck or something like that? I'm not exactly for sure the name, but I will leave it on the screen. I will figure it out and find out for you all, and I will leave it on the screen. However, I just needed something with a beautiful buckle. So these belts were great. I know that there are a lot of designer belts and things like that, of course, but I'm just not into spending that kind of money on a belt, which I do feel like a belt is something that you will have for a lifetime. But just for me, it's just the aesthetics of just giving a little something to maybe an all other than regular or just plain outfit, because 9 times out of 10 the shirt that I put on with a belt will be plain, and again, a belt just gives you a little something. So I think this one also was $19.99 as well. And like you've seen, both of those belts actually have gold hardware. Well, I decided that I wanted to get a belt with silver hardware. Now this one actually, as you can see, I just recently picked up the other day from Marshall's, and I left the tag on it purposely because I wanted you all to know exactly how much it cost and things like that, and I didn't want to kind of guess. But this belt was only $12.99. $12.99, and it makes such a huge statement. Not to mention it is genuine leather, and I mean the leather on this belt is like butter. It's thick, and it's by the brand Vince Camuto. It's by the brand Vince Camuto. And as I was just telling you how you can wrap a belt around a blazer or a dress, that was the reason why I opted to get a belt that was thicker in size than the other belts that I just previously showed you. I just felt like this belt is more or less a transition piece where I can add it to a blazer, I can add it to a dress, and in particularly a sweater dress. I don't know why, I just think that look is just so classy and so elegant and also modern. But it just, you know, again, it's just a simple belt with a simple buckle, but it says a big, it's just giving a big statement. And for $13 for a real leather belt, the inside, look, is genuine suede. I mean, you just cannot beat a great belt. And for $13, girl, I was not leaving that. I was not leaving that. The next accessories are hats. So I have about 4 different styles of hats so that we can kind of get an idea of different hats that can be transitioned from from summer to fall, and that we can kind of have a variety so that we're not just wearing the same cap all the time. As you know, hats are to be worn for bad hair days, elevating your outfit, or keeping warm. So we have a hat that can kind of touch on every aspect of that, or sometimes you just might be a hat girl. I'm not necessarily like a hat girl, but I do feel like I do want to keep my head warm sometimes. I definitely have bad hair days. And then sometimes, again, I just want to elevate my outfit, and I feel like a hat can do that the same way as like glasses, if that makes sense. So let's get into these few little hats that I have. Again, there's 4 categories for those. So these are Tams. So this is a Tam that I recently picked up, and I don't know if you all call them Tams, but I'm in the era, I'm an 80s baby. Grew up in the 90s and the 2000s, so we call them Tams. It gives Black Panther. I know, but look at this. Can you get into this color? Y'all know this is the color of the season. This is red, but it's like a deep red. It's a deep red. And I just felt like, I wish I could put it on. Unfortunately, guys, I did not think this over through good enough, obviously, but you can kind of get the idea. Like, If I pulled it down, you can kind of get the idea. But can you imagine? This is faux leather, and this is a great faux leather. This hat I actually got from Amazon, and I want to say this hat was like $17, $18. Everything that I can link will be linked below, so please keep that in mind. But what made me feel like this hat was different is because of the elastic in the back. Typically, when you see these hats, they have drawstrings that are hidden in the inside, or sometimes they are just made to size. This one kind of gives you a feel of, I would say, like a baseball cap look in the back, but it's actually a tam. Now, me personally, I do not like the ones that have the little thing at the top. I'm not a fan of those. But the ones that are just plain like this, I absolutely love. And preferably, I love the ones that are leather or faux leather, because the ones that are the wool blend, I feel is a little bit too hot for me. And I don't know if that's the best thing for your hair as far as, you know, maybe pulling your hair out or drying your hair out. So I try to stick with the faux leather. And then it also has like a satin lining so that your hair is not being damaged while wearing it. But this hat does come in a one size fits all. The quality is absolutely great. Of course, the color is absolutely gorgeous, and its unique style is just so, it was so intriguing to me that I had to get it. The other one here is, like I was telling you, it has like a drawstring in the back, but this is like your true tam. This is just plain, it's black. It has, you know, the elastic where you can drawstring and make it tighter or looser if you like, and then you just tuck it inside. But can you see how this would elevate an outfit? I know I look crazy, y'all. Don't judge me according to how I have it on in my hair, because my hair will be totally different when I get ready to wear this. But I just thought this was just like, can you imagine with a cardigan or an oversized sweater off the shoulder or one shoulder? What? I had so many looks in mind for this hat. And this is one that I'm saying, now this is more of like the stylish category. This is nothing to keep your head warm, because you're not covering up much of nothing but the top of your head. So this is not to be worn to keep your head warm. This is just definitely a stylish hat to, you know, get you through with your outfit, elevate your outfit, add that chef's kiss to your outfit. Now, speaking of keeping your head warm, let's get into these skull caps. Now, again, I just told y'all it was 80 degrees here in Georgia, so we're not ready to wear skull caps yet. But however, we do have chilly days, so I will occasionally, I like to layer my clothes. So when I have on like a hoodie and a jacket, or a hoodie and maybe some type of coat or something like that, I think the look of a skull cap and like a combat boot is so cute. But I just feel like a plain skull cap, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We want to give a little elevation to our skull cap. So I picked these up actually last year at H&M. This one is black. The little label here says Better Days, but I felt like it was a little bit more, you know, like it's just not giving, I have on a skull cap, because a skull cap sometimes can give off a little masculinity, and we're not trying to do that. We are living in all of our feminine energy, and we are going to be exuding femininity. Okay. So we want to keep our head warm, but we want to look cute while we're doing at it. And we want to look like grown ladies. Okay. So I thought this was very, very nice. It's thick, and it also can be for a bad hair day. Y'all know we have those. We can throw a little skull cap on and go on out the house and come on back, because we're not lasting long with bad hair days. We always want to look good. Okay. But I just thought this was a good touch on a skull cap. This one is a little thinner. The knit that's on here is a little tighter. So I don't know, it just gives like a little bit of elevation, and it looks a little bit expensive as well. So we have that one. And then we also want to keep with more basic tones of hats. We don't want to get into like pink hats or blue hats or, you know, anything like that. We want our hats to be more so on the neutral side, because we want them to be able to go with multiple things. Well, in the case of me, that's how I think. I definitely can't speak for anybody else, but the selection of hats that I have are extremely neutral and they can pretty much go with everything. That was my thought process when purchasing in them, so I'm just giving you my thought process. But we have this looser knit hat, and the front of this one says Better Days as well, but it's not in that plastic form. This is more in like a satin label, and the knit on this is just a little bit different. But again, we're keeping with the neutrals, we're keeping with the modern, we're keeping with the little elevated casual, and I just felt like this was a good buy. It's a little, of course, thicker than the other one, and then also it's a little longer, so it sticks up a little more, kind of like a beanie kind of look. And you can double roll these if you like. I preferably just wear them like they are, and they do have where they are attached, they're sewn together, but you could easily cut this and wear it however you choose. But again, I just chose to wear mine exactly how it came, and this is what it looks like. This is not everybody's cup of tea. Yep, I understand. But a bucket hat just looks so cute. And let me tell you my take on a bucket hat. My take on a bucket hat is to be worn on like rainy days. I don't know why, in my mind, I feel like you either should have on a trench coat or a rain jacket when you have on a bucket hat. I don't know. Comment down below if you think that that's necessary. I just personally feel like it just looks so pretty or so cute and so elevated. And like when you have on a rain jacket or a raincoat with your bucket hat with your rain boots, how cute is that? How cute is that? Well, I took my bucket hat look up a notch. So from Amazon, I ordered this silver bucket hat. It's kind of like a silver and gold tone. It can be adjusted. It has an adjustable strap here in the inside, but I just love the tone of this hat. Like, it was so different than any other bucket hat that I've ever seen. It's kind of thin, which I appreciate because I'm a woman over 40, so I don't really like the hats that are just too thick or too much on my head because I sweat. But I love the tones in this hat. It's a neutral. Don't get me wrong, it is a neutral. You can wear it with your black raincoat. You can wear it with, I wouldn't wear it with a trench coat, but I do have a hat that you can wear with a trench coat, but not necessarily this one. I think this one will look more or less better with a black trench coat. A black rain jacket or a black trench coat. But I mean, you can do as you choose. Style and fashion is your own, so you can make this exactly what you want it to be. But I just think this is so cute and different. This came from Amazon. I'm gonna see if I can find the link to this. Now, I will say, like I said, whatever can be linked, I will link. However, I bought this hat last year, so this is not something that I bought new. And then also the two skull caps that I bought from H&M, they were bought last year as well. So, but be on the lookout because I did get all of these in store. Yeah, the two skull caps I got in store. And everything else that I said I can link, I definitely will link. And this one. Now, this one I got from Nordstrom Rack. I highly doubt that I can link it, but do you see the texture on this? Do you see the texture? How cute is this? Like, I love this hat. Like, the hair is not giving the whole look, okay? I understand, y'all. But I just had to just put it on. Like, this is not your traditional bucket hat. Now, I was just telling you, I have a hat that you can wear with a trench coat. I would definitely put this on with the black trench coat, especially the black trench coats that has like the tortoise shell buttons. Well, this one has brown. This shirt has brown, but this kind of gives you the vibe of a trench coat because this would be the color of a trench coat. But I would use it with the one that have the black tortoise shell. Yeah, with the black tortoiseshell look. Like, I think that will look much, much better. So this hat is absolutely gorgeous. It has like this light fur on it, but it's very, very soft. and it's not in the inside, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, itching your head or anything like that. It is very, very, very soft. And as I'm looking at it, you know what, y'all? It's by the brand A New Day. So I must have got this from Target. Yeah, I got this from Target. I did tell y'all Nordstrom Rack. I actually got this hat from Target. I apologize. Should have looked at the label before I opened my mouth. But I got this from Target. And I just think it was so different and so cute. Again, this is old. I got this last year. So hopefully they'll have something like this available this year. All right. So the last look for hats, or the last category for hats, is a baseball cap. I'm sure we all have a plethora of baseball caps. I personally don't. I like to keep my baseball caps very neutral because honestly, I am a baseball cap girl. I'm not like a skull cap or bucket hat girl. I only like to wear those like I said, when it's raining or something like that. However, with a baseball cap, I will throw my hair in a slick back bun and put on a baseball cap, and I just think it looks so cute with an outfit. And I typically wear them more in the fall than I do in the summer, for the simple fact that it's hot outside, and when it's hot outside in the summer, I don't want anything additional on my head to sweat my hair out, or, you know, to cause me to sweat. And then not to mention, a lot of times in the spring and summer, I typically wear braids or some type of protective styling, which don't allow me to put my baseball caps on. So for fall, I definitely love a good baseball cap. And this denim cap, how could you go wrong with a denim cap? You just can't go wrong with a denim baseball cap. Like, how? And then it has the gold hardware here in the back. And I absolutely love this hat. I love the color of the denim. I love that it's a basic stitching, and I love that it has this little, I don't know, is this called a cap? I'm not sure what that little thing is at the top, but it just gives the whole look of a baseball cap. And the color denim that it is absolutely gorgeous. And it goes with a lot of things. So, you know, one thing we do know about denim is that denim is like one of those items or one of those fabrics that you don't have to match. And sometimes, honestly, it's impossible to match two denims. Like, it's almost like blacks. I'm a person that looks at blacks. If two blacks don't match in an outfit, that just throws the outfit off to me. I know a lot of people probably don't even pay attention to that, or maybe they just don't care. But for me personally, the blacks have to match. If the blacks don't match, especially in some type of like set, I don't want it. I just don't want it. Then you can't go wrong, of course, with just a black and white Nike hat. I just think a Nike hat is essential to your wardrobe. I have two. This one in particular is one that I wear with like my outfits and things like that. I do have one that I use for when I'm working out, but I just feel like a black Nike hat is just so chic, number one. And number two is just, how can you not have one? How can you not have one? Get your hands on one if you don't. You'll need it. Okay, so keeping on trend with black and white hats that are extremely chic, that are, you know, they're neutrals. They can go with pretty much any and everything, is this hat here that I got from TJ Maxx. And it just says C'est la vie Paris. Just imagine you wearing a active set, because I know a lot of women, we wear active sets all the time, but we've gotten to the point where we know how to make an active set look like a very complete outfit that we are just going to run errands in. We can go out to eat in those outfits. We can go meet friends and have drinks. We can go to brunch. We can go to dinner. We can do whatever we want in our active sets, because we've elevated those sets to the fullest, okay? I feel like adding a baseball cap in the fall with like your long cardigan that's kind of like sweeping the ground with a cute gym shoe on, girl, how can we go wrong? Like, that's how I would dress it up. Now, you know, to each his own, because I would also put on a hat like this if I had on a cardigan off the shoulder, or well, not a cardigan, a sweater that's off the shoulder, or just like a big chunky sweater, a baggy jean with my hat with a combat boot. You know, like, I don't know, it's just so many ways you can dress up a cute chic hat. But you don't have to, of course, get your hand in particular on this one, but just to kind of give you ladies an idea of what a chic hat will look like. It's simple. It doesn't have a whole bunch of, writing or colors added to it. It's just something that you can just throw on and look elevated. This last hat is probably my favorite hat. It is this leather baseball cap. Now, this is a genuine leather baseball cap. If you would have watched in some of my vlogs, if you go back and look at some of my vlogs, I just recently purchased a leather jacket that I got from Nasty Gal, which is a moto style jacket. And then previous to that, I had a vlog where I had purchased some leather jackets from the Goodwill, one being a 3/4 length jacket with a button, which would be perfect. Both jackets will be perfect for this hat, like just to throw on, to do whatever. Like this hat to me is not necessarily a hat for like bad hair days. I mean, a hat is a hat for bad hair days, but I guess I'm saying it like it's a hat that I would definitely dress up, if that makes sense. Because I just feel like this leather is just saying it all. Like, this is the epitome of a chic hat. As you can see, I probably have hair stuck all in because I wore this hat down last year. I love the fact that it has the Velcro for the strap versus having like the kind that you pull, because I didn't want to, let me get my hair out of there. I didn't want to have the Velcro strap, or I didn't want to have the strap that you can pull, because that kind of maximizes your damaging of the leather. So having a Velcro strap, you don't have to worry about like your strap either looking, kind of raggedy or unraveling some of maybe the threading in there or anything. So I preferably would prefer a Velcro strap. And I just love this hat. When I tell you this hat is like buttery soft, and I got this from Amazon, and I did get this hat I think I got this hat actually 2 years ago, and look at the condition. And I wore this hat down the first year I got it and all last winter, and it still held up. It still looks good. I prefer it, of course, the older it gets, the better it'll look, because it is genuine leather. It was very affordable. If I can't find this exact hat, there are a plethora of leather hats on Amazon that you can find, genuine leather. I feel like it was worth the investment to get a genuine leather cap versus a faux leather cap when it came to this style, because I knew that I would wear it so much. So get your hands on this, lady. And y'all know leather is like trending real heavy, which I don't think it ever went out of style. I think it's always been trending, but that's just me. This next accessory, we're gonna nod this to our girl Beyonce. She got us all out here feeling like cowgirls at this point. From the silver boots to the chapped jeans, to the chaps on the jeans, to the fringe jackets, to the fringe purses. We are cowgirled out thanks to our girl Beyonce. But look at this. Yes. This is what you wear on your shirt. Can y'all get the vision? Are y'all getting the vision? I will put it on, but my mic would mess up. But you will see me style this, and when I do, you would definitely know it is a gem. Now, I can't remember. Oh, it was Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor, during New York Fashion Week 2024, wore this, and she had on a baseball cap. She didn't wear this exact same one, but she wore a similar style. She wore like this type of accessory on her shirt with a baseball cap, just gave it a whole nother look. And when I saw her with that on, I was like, I got to recreate something similar. Like, can you imagine this, a white shirt, cowboy boots? Okay. Can you imagine this white shirt or black shirt, cowboy boots? Like, you can do so much with this little piece here. I absolutely love it. Let me show you all up close. I got to get up close with this one, y'all. Look at the detail. Look at the detail. It's heavy duty. Look at the roping. Look at the detail at the bottom. Look at the detailing. Do y'all see that? I gotta get y'all to see this detail. Look at this. Like, look at the rope. Look at the rope. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I got it from Amazon, y'all. And it was only, I want to say it was about $17, I believe, if that. It has the adjustable thing here so that you can move this piece up or down fairly easy. And then you just put this little tab down and it locks in. But I was so excited to get this. Now, they have them in many colors, many shapes, many styles, many everything. There is a plethora of these on Amazon. The reason I chose this particular one is, number one, I have an outfit in mind that I want to wear it with. And I just felt like with a cowboy boot, I have a cowboy style boot that I just recently picked up. You will see that in another haul, well, in another video, another series. You will see this cowboy boot in another series when I do my shoes and boots. But I just feel like you can do a lot with this. You don't even have to have a cowboy look to go with this, because when I saw Tiana Taylor with a hat on, with a baseball cap on, all I could think about was a white collared shirt, some jeans, some gym shoes, a baseball cap, maybe some cowboy boots if that's the route I wanted to go. But you can also just put them on with a cute simple black boot. You can put them on with a skirt, with a tall boot. There's not a wrong way to style this, basically, is what I'm saying. There's not a wrong way to style this. We've come out of the times where things that are, let's just say, that are categorized as something have to be worn as that. We out of that. We're done with that. So I'll definitely link this because I just recently purchased it and it is absolutely beautiful. Like, it is beautiful. It's heavy duty and it's worth the money, and you can do a lot with that. Keeping on trend with things that we can wear on our shirts are these cute little collar, I guess it's collar chain. And it's these little bumblebees here. Once my camera focus, it's these little bumblebees. And you wear this on your collar. So it goes from collar to collar. Hopefully my mic don't sound too disheveled, y'all. I'm gonna apologize in advance, but see, you just wear this from collar to collar. Preferably you would button your shirt all the way up to, you would have your shirt buttoned all the way up like so, and then you would put it on, which means it'll go from one end of your collar to the other end of your collar. That's the way that you would want to wear this little chain. But I just thought this was the cutest little thing. I did see Sharika B had posted these, and I saw them on her when she wore, I had the same white dress that she had, and I was like, man, that is so cute and so different. And then it made me start to think, my stepfather used to wear these all the time. And then men would wear them here on, which women, we can do the same thing, because I don't plan to just wear them on my collar. I saw her that she had them on her collar, which I thought was so cute. But I was like, you know what? You can wear them like the men used to wear. It kind of gives, like, the back in the day military, and they may still do this in the military world. I'm not exactly for sure, but when they get like certain medals and certain things on their this is not a lapel. Is this a lapel? Well, I'm gonna say my shirt pocket. You can wear them on your shirt pocket. You can wear them on a jean if you want to hang it and just have it like when you, like for me, like when I do a one tuck in my jean and just like the pocket of the side that's tucked show, I can have this draped down, something like how the teens wear like the chains on their jeans, which I think is such a cute look. It kind of gives like an edgy rocker look, but you can do so much with this little chain. Like, it's so cute. And like I said, not only can you wear it on your shirt, you wear it anywhere. And it's these little it's these little bumblebees here. Amazon had quite a few different varieties of this particular type of item, but this is the one I chose. But I'll definitely link them, and you will be able to see how cute they look. Like you will love these accessories. The next accessories, keeping on trend with things that we can put on our jackets, our pants, our shirts, are brooches. Okay, I know we used to think like brooches and we used to think like our grandparents or elderly people, things like that. No, brooches have did a 360 and everybody wearing them, and they're wearing them in all different ways. These are the ones that I got, which I did show these in a previous vlog, but I just wanted to show you all because we're talking about accessories. So I got this one. I got this one. I have this one. And then this is my absolute favorite, which I've worn this a couple of times and people just absolutely love this thing. And it's this one. The way I want to style these is, I can't even tell y'all how many ways I want to style this. Of course, I've worn them just like everybody else would, just on their shirt. But again, I want to put a bunch of them on a jacket. I want to have them coming down my pants leg. I want to have, like I said, when I do the one tuck, and I was telling you about the little one that I just showed you with the chain with the bumblebees, I want to be able to put it on like my pants pocket. And just, there's so many ways that you can just add like a customization look to your outfit with just a simple brooch, a simple inexpensive brooch. I know a lot of women wear like the Chanel ones. I've seen the YSL ones, which I love those, but I'm like, you know what, to me they just don't give character. It's just screaming like, I guess like luxury, of course, because it's a Chanel and it's a YSL. But I feel like these are much more fashionable, if that makes sense. I know the Chanel one has like stones or crystals in it. I do know that. But can you imagine putting this on a jacket? Can you imagine putting this on a hat? Like, you can even put brooches on hats, y'all. Like, it's so many ways. I would probably do a smaller one, but like, you can put your brooch on a hat. You can put your brooch on, this is a these hats are perfect. Like these little, let's just see. I will put something like, you can do so much with a brooch. It's not even funny. And I just love the thought of being able to like customize something, especially in the fall and the winter, because I feel like that's when most people creativity with outfits come out. I think summer we're all just kind of like, I'm gonna say with women, I think we're all just more like, let's just put on a dress, let's put on some shorts, it's hot, we're just trying to be comfortable, we just trying to be cool. But in a winter and fall, especially fall, because fall is such a good transition period from the summer, so you can kind of like keep your summer outfits in, and then also pull in your coziness of an outfit, or your long sleeves, or your like, it's, oh, now I just get excited when I think about stuff like that, because I like to like give outfits my own. I'm not too much into trends. There are quite a bit of trends that I do like. For instance, the next thing that we're going to talk about. Okay, speaking of trends, let's get into the bag charms. Bag charms are all the rage right now. They are heard, they are seen, they are everywhere. And I'm so excited about it because I like that little edgy, fun, somewhat immature, because I think the maturity level when it comes to a bag charm depends solely on the actual charm itself. So as you see, I got the little Coach charm, which I've already had this bag, but I just thought this little charm was cute. It's playful. It's giving a nod to kind of, you know, a little bit of immaturity, but not too much. But I just thought, you know, hey, I'll get it. Now I will say this charm was, I think it was $90 or $99 or something, or $95. It was $100 with tax. But because there are because bag charms are trending, they're available pretty much everywhere, especially, you know, where our favorite place is, the Amazon. So I picked up a few, and like I was saying, I felt like the maturity level for a bag charm is dependent on the charm itself. I wanted to be in the trend of the bag charm, so I decided, you know what, I am a woman over 40, 44 to be exact, so you gotta kind of get the mature looking ones. So these two came in a pack. Well, I'll show you one of each. So this is kind of like giving Chanel, I guess, with the, of course, you know, the intertwine with the fabric and then the metal, and then also the pearl here. So I thought this was really cute and different, and it still, again, gives some level of maturity, and also gives your bag a cute little custom look. Maybe that's better if I... Yeah, so I just thought this one was cute. It's small, but I feel like that's where you can kind of layer the bag charms, whereas like you just having one big one. So I got that one in black and white. And then I also got it in the, not black and white, black and gold with the pearl. And it is one. And then I also got it in white and gold with the pearl. So I thought that was a good touch of bag charm, but grown-up bag charm. This one, when I jokingly said that you can hear them coming, this is what I meant with this one. Now this one I feel like is for a larger bag, and it is one piece, and I love the fact that it is 3 levels. Now let me tell you, this was not advertised on Amazon as a bag charm. This was actually advertised as pants. Like, it was advertised for pants charms or pants links, and that was the reason why I said that, you know, you can do that same look like with the little bee brooch that I got, and also the brooches. You can add these things onto your pants, but then you can transition them over to other things, which is a purse. And this is really, really heavy duty, and I like the fact that the charm similar, but they're not exactly the same, but they're similar enough to where it looks like almost the same charm. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I like the fact that, number one, they're layered, and you can spread this one across. Like, I had this on my purse is huge, it's like a tote, and I had it draped from one side to the other, and it just gave my purse just such a cute look without being too gaudy, without being too much, and also still keeping the level of maturity there. So I thought that was cute. And then again, you can also wear this one in particular. I would wear on my pants, and then I would also add this one on my pants as well. I would add these on my pants and still do a brooch. Like, it's so many little things you can do with accessories. Like, I just love accessories. As you can see, I love jewelry, I love glasses, I love brooches. I love these type of things, and I'm so happy that people are paying more attention to them. So yeah, that's all I have for as far as accessories that are fashion forward or has to do with clothing. Okay, so that is all that I have for fashion things, as far as like accessories, where there's like things that we could put on our clothes, jewelry, thank you to Miss Blue, also hats and things like that. So that's all I have for that. However, I do have a few bonus things that I would like to add to this video, which are camera accessories. And then also this accessory here, I guess definitely can go into like the fashion, but it is this little, you probably can't really see it, but it is this little piece here. And this little piece is where you would layer your necklaces, and each necklace has its own individual notch here, so that it is not tangled. This was like a lifesaver because you all know that layering necklaces is very, very trendy now. However, I was sucked into buying the layered necklaces, and then they would get all tangled up. Even though I would, like, you know, droop them down and do them by length, they would still look cute in the front, but they would tangle up in the back. So I found this little piece on Amazon, which has been a lifesaver. You probably can't see, it's so small, but it's just this little piece here, and you drape each necklace in each notch, and then it has the other side here, and you can just put on, go, you don't have to worry about it. And then also for my other content creators, if you're watching this vlog, I have went through, I don't know how many lights. I have the DJI Pocket 3. Sometimes I would vlog with my phone if like my camera is dead, or if it's just something that I just gotta do real quick and I just have to whip my phone out real quick because my camera may be put up somewhere. But it is this light. This light is a lifesaver to put on your phone if you vlog from your phone. And let me be the first to tell you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with vlogging from your phone. If that's all you got, baby, put the content out, do it. Do not let anybody make you feel like you have to have a camera or anything. But if you wanted to just tweak it and make it a little bit better, I would suggest getting a light. This light just clips on the top of your phone. If you have, well, I know for me, my phone has 3 cameras, so I won't be able to, let me grab my phone. So I wouldn't be able to necessarily put it over my actual camera lens. However, you can either stick it on the side of your phone, you can stick it at the top of your phone on the side of your camera, and it just elevates your pictures. But it gives your video or your picture just a whole new look. Like, look at that. Especially if you're in a dark place. And the reason I'm bringing up these lights is because obviously we're in a time where daylight savings time is about to start for those who live in a town or in a city or in a state rather that daylight savings is a thing, and it gets darker earlier. And you know, if we're out at 5 or 6 o'clock and it's dark outside, you want some type of lighting to enhance your video or your video or your photo. So these lights are essential to not only my content creators, but even if you're a person that just likes to take pictures and post them or whatever you like to do, just get you a little light. It'll help you out. Anyone who has a DJI Pocket 3, this light is specific for a DJI. Well, the next 2 items are specific to a DJI Pocket 3. It is this little light here. It has this magnetic strip. So this inside part here is sticky, and then it has a magnetic strip here, which clips on to the light like this. So it has the magnetic strip, clips on here, and this little sticky, it just stays on your camera so that you can take this part on and off to charge it, and you just turn it on. It may be dead. Oh, it's not dead. It's a little brighter than this, but I will say, you know, if you're not trying to spend a whole lot of money on a light and you're just kind of getting started, or, you know, you just want to test the waters, this was a test the waters light for me. It did not hold up to what I needed it to be, but I'm not saying that it is a terrible light. What I am saying, it just did not work for me, but I'm only letting you all know about it is because if it's something that like you are like me, you just want to test it out and see, you know, something a little bit more discreet, not as big as this next light that I'm going to show you. This is the perfect light. It did not work for me, but I'm not saying that it wouldn't work for you. The next one is by June Star, which I think I've recently, if I'm not mistaken, I think I put this in a vlog, but I had to go back on Amazon to find another light because, like I said, the one that I just previously showed you, it just didn't work out for me. And I needed something brighter. And also I needed something with a little longer battery life. That was another thing about this light here. This light battery life is not that long, but again, I'm not saying it is terrible, but it just did not work for me and my lifestyle and how I vlog. The next one is this one. It comes in this case, and it snaps onto here. And if you have the DJI Pocket 3, it just snaps right onto the top of the gimbal, and it hovers over the top of the actual like camera lens, and it moves along with the gimbal. Well, I'm sorry, it moves along with the gimbal. So if you're, you know, shooting content for food, or you're moving around, or if you like me with the settings on my DJI, I have the face recognition, so it kind of moves with me. This is the perfect light for it. I was so happy when I found this light. It's bright. It holds it charged. You have different settings for it. It was perfect. And you see how bright the brightest is? Like, I was impressed. I was impressed. So I thought I'd share these camera accessories with you, or content creating accessories with you, that are fairly affordable and they can be found on Amazon. So that is it. So ladies, that is it for our first series of Falling into Fall, which I am happy that I did. I hope you all enjoy it. And of course, if my channel is your vibe, because this is part of my YouTube channel, I would definitely ask that you subscribe. The subscribe button will be right here. Please be looking forward to these series every Wednesday. And like I said, we'll have 6 different series every Wednesday. And I will be your host, returning every Wednesday along with you. It was fun doing this. And ladies, if you have any suggestions that you would like to bring, we can extend this thing. Now we can move this right into winter. But right now we're just focusing on fall, because this is our Fall into Fall series. We'll think of something maybe in the wintertime. If you all enjoy this, then we'll think of something to do in the wintertime. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. I really appreciate you all for taking the time to watch it. And again, if you've got this far, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and I will see you next Wednesday with part 2, or series number 2 of Falling into Fall. Bye, y'all.